We are there, day one, with baby names and a gift that lasts a lifetime. We are there as you grow, protecting you and those you love. We are there when you get your first job, helping you to save for the future. We are there when you marry your sweetheart to help secure your new life together. We are there if the unexpected happens, to help you see life from a new perspective. We are there when you start your next chapter to make sure you get off to a great start. And we are there when you lose your soulmate to help make sure you will be all right. We are with you through life's journey. Social Security, securing today and tomorrow. Get to know us and see what you can do online at socialsecurity.gov.
Taxpayer expense.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Social Security television show. We are happy to have you here, and we have an exciting show coming to you this evening. Before we get started, we have a very important message that we've already listened to about our online services, and we just want to make sure that everyone is aware of our online services at www.ssa.gov. We are quickly entering the fall of 2019, and with the holidays right around the corner, you can save precious time with the use of our online services and avoid wait times at your local Social Security office by visiting our website at www.ssa.gov. As in victory, I like to say. Social Security offers many online services to the public, and they are free and secure. Doing business online with Social Security can save you time and help you avoid the lines. Today, we will be talking about our 12 most popular online services. My name is Miss DJ, and we are again here welcoming you. I've worked here at Social Security for the past 9 years, serving you, the public, as a claims specialist in the Chicago area. I specialize in assisting SSI claimants with their cases and getting everything updated and inputted. And I also specialize in working with the homeless people that do not have housing, even if it's a long-term homeless person or a person that recently became homeless. Now, what I'd like to do is introduce my guest, Robert. Robert,
Yes.
Tell us a little about yourself.
Yes, hi, my name is Robert, and I've been with the agency for 9 years as well. I was hired as a customer service representative, and I help people with replacement cards, benefit verifications, and what have you. Then I became a claims specialist, and now I help people with Medicare, retirement, disability, and things like that.
Fantastic. So we've got both sides of the coin for you guys tonight, and what we'd like to remind you is that this is an online interactive television show. We are live. When is the last time that you actually had the opportunity to talk to one of us, a Social Security representative, one-on-one? 312-738-1060 is our phone number. Again, that's 312-738-1060. We're suggesting that you call in right now. We have no wait on the telephone. If you wait till the end of the show, there may be a wait and we may not get to you. So please give us a call right now. All questions are important. Every show that we broadcast has a very special topic and what we think will be of interest to you. What we'd like to highlight today is our online services. The ability for you to interact and do business with Social Security online at www.ssa.gov, basically most of the day or night. Not having to come into the office to get your business handled on our secure portal is what we'd like to discuss today. So let's get started. Let's look over what we have available as far as our online services. Robert, can you tell us about the site itself or one of the first things about our site?
Well, the first site of Social Security is our homepage. It's www.socialsecurity.gov. It's the first place to go for all things Social Security. Everything you could want, from online services and benefit screening tools to publications and frequently asked questions. You can find all of these and more on the site.
Fantastic, Robert. Thanks for sharing. Yes, it is an absolute gold mine of information. It's safe, it's convenient, and it's very easy to navigate. We've made sure that it's available to you in an easy click-through format. However, sometimes we say people go wrong with the website. In addition, is there any charge for services? Absolutely not. There's no charge for services, and whatever your first language is, or whatever your language that you're most comfortable with, is available on site, so you can actually change the languages right on top. I'm going to show you where. Right on top there, you can change the language to whatever language you're most comfortable with. And we've made sure that those languages, like I said, are readily available, and you just click through. Now, to avoid going to the wrong website, what you want to make sure that you do is type in the official .gov address. That's www.socialsecurity.gov. It's very important, and I'm going to slow down. It's very important to type in that .gov on the website. And that goes for most government agencies. You want to make sure that you end the website with .gov. Our second site is actually the Hub for Social Security, which is actually our blog. So when you hear rumors, have you heard any rumors, Social Security, about what's going on with this or that?
Those scam calls. Oh my goodness, those scam
That's
calls.
one of them. We have a special blog that delivers information directly from Social Security. With the blog site, which is blog.socialsecurity.gov, you get to have the information from us directly. And the blog.socialsecurity.gov allows you to get the latest information about what's going on currently with Social Security. Why? So you don't have to listen to the
Scam calls.
rumors.
Rumors.
Perfect. Okay, so our third site, Robert, you want to talk about what our third site is?
Sure. For this, the third site is the online application for retirement benefits. You can complete and submit in as little as 15 minutes.
Awesome. So I can retire online?
Yes, you can. It's simple and easy to do. It's also secure. People get nervous about it, but you can always call and we can assist you with that. I feel like it's a very easy process. 15 minutes. I mean, that's pretty quick.
Fantastic. We're going to have a quick look at that as well. This is our site again for www.socialsecurity.gov, applying for retirement benefits online. One of the new additions to the socialsecurity.gov retirement website that I was reading is that we have a projection for the future. So as we end the year of 2019 and we're going into 2020, many of our retirees will know, hey, I'm going to make this amount of money this next year, or I'm not going to make any money. And so what happens is our retirement website actually gives you the opportunity to input future wages or future income, so we can figure out what your actual retirement check will be, so you can make the best decision for yourself about when to retire. I'm going to remind everybody again, because our phone lines are still open. They're still open. 312-738-1060. That's 312-738-1060. Robert, maybe if you say it, somebody will give us a quick call.
312-738-1060. Please give us a call.
Fantastic. Love that voice.
Thanks.
So we've got the option of doing, you want to talk a little bit about what kind of options you have on retirement?
Oh, sure. You could retire early depending on your situation, and it would be reduced a little bit depending on your age. You can, retire at the full retirement age, which is on a sliding scale right now. People born between 1943 and 1954, their retirement age is 66. People born in 1955 is 66 and 2 months, 56, 66 and 4 months, 57, 66 and 6 months, 58, 66 and 8 months, 59, 66 and 10 months, and then if you're born in 1960 or later, your full retirement age is 67.
Okay, fantastic. Well, looks like we have a caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes,
Hello,
I have a
welcome to
question.
Social Security Show. How can we help you?
thank you. I love you all.
Thank you.
Are you all on every week?
Yes, we are. We are us or someone else, but we're all from Social Security, real live people here to take your calls.
Every Wednesday,
Every
4:30.
Okay. Well, what if I want to wait until I'm age 70 to file for my retirement? Am I going to get more money?
It's a good question. Do you mind if I handle that?
Sure.
Excellent, thank you. So if you wait until age 70, you get a thing called deferred retirement credits, which actually will increase your benefit to the maximum value that you can receive. So, if you can afford to do that based on your living situation, it's more money, and once you start getting Social Security benefits, you continue to receive that benefit all the way. So, the longer you wait, the more money you get over the long term. If you can afford to do that, it's a great option for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I would suggest is that you go directly to our website right now, socialsecurity.gov, and look at the retirement estimator. That retirement estimator is going to give you a full forecast of if you retire now, which may be an early retirement, or you wait until your full retirement age, or you do a deferred or delayed retirement is what we actually call that. So you can look at those three options and make the best decision for you. A lot of times, just like Robert said, that's based on if you have any other income and your health. Those things are most important when you make your decision as far as when you want to actually retire and what's going to be best for you and your family. Okay? Now, Robert, I want to ask the question, is it ever too early to start planning for the future or for your retirement savings account?
No, it's never too early to start planning for your future. Social Security wants to help you prepare for the future, and that's why Social Security website has the tools available, like benefit planners and calculators. I mean, the benefit planners and calculators that they have there are really comprehensive. They keep getting better all the time, and they're really helpful. Financial planners or anybody that would assist you, or even as you're just trying to put together your own plan, those are really helpful tools to help you get it done.
Awesome, yes. And again, we encourage you to visit the website. The other thing is with the U.S. Treasury Department has actually developed a retirement savings accounts for individuals. And this is a simple, safe, and affordable way for you to begin saving towards your retirement. We often talk about the retirement piece, that Social Security or Social Security income is only supposed to be part of your retirement future. There should be some savings and some other income so you can actually have more than just, relying on the Social Security income itself. So you want to make sure that you have some savings, any other income that you may have, and your retirement, your Social Security check towards your retirement. There are many tools that are available. Let's see, what we're going to talk about is our fifth site. So Robert, you want to talk a little bit about the fifth site?
Sure. The fifth site is Social Security. We have a convenient way to apply for disability benefits. It's at www.socialsecurity.gov/apply for disability. It gives you the opportunity to file at your pace and the time needed to gather all the necessary medical and work history information that you need when filing. As a person who takes claims for disability, I can tell you firsthand, sometimes people come in and they're just not prepared. They know that they need to file for disability, but they just don't have the medical information, or they're not so sure about their work information, and those two things are vital. So we always tell people, it's a great idea to come prepared, have that medical information, have that work information, and the best place to get started is at socialsecurity.gov/apply for disability.
Now, Robert, I'm just going to ask a question. I've worked a whole bunch of jobs, and lately I've been to a whole bunch of doctors, and I don't have all that information. Should I wait and try to get all that before I apply, or should I come in right away?
Well, we can assist people in obtaining some of the information. We can help you with your work history, but some of the finer details, it's best if a person has that information coming into it. It just helps their case, but at the same time, as far as medical records are concerned and other things like that, some people, when they delay filing for disability because they think, oh, I have to have all my medical records. No, you don't. You do not need to have your medical records. We can get them. You just need to give us who your doctors are and when you've seen them, and we could obtain that information, to help them out with that. So I would say if you're on the fence, bring in the information that you have, and we can help you from there.
Okay, nice. So I should come in right away.
I would suggest it. I mean,
Okay.
we would say first check out the website. I mean, the website's a great place. You can do it at your own pace. You don't feel that rush of, oh, you need it right now. So yeah, I would say go to the website first. But if you can't, not everybody has the website, or not everybody has access to the website. Not everybody's computer savvy, and that's okay too. You have a lot of service options when it comes to Social Security. You can call us, you can come in, or you can go to the website. So there's a lot of different ways you can approach Social Security to get things done.
What if my daughter is going to help me put in the application online for my disability benefits? Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a part of the process and you're able to assist, I mean, if you have someone in your family that's good with computers, by all means, they can assist you. That's absolutely fine.
Okay, awesome. So I can actually get help, and then I can actually access maybe from my library or
Sure.
someone else's computer.
Yes, and I
Okay.
can't stress enough how secure Social Security's website is. Some people are worried about hackers and things like that, but they use some of the best, software out there to make sure that, it's secure.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, Robert, we're still waiting on callers. Callers, we know you're out there. Please take this opportunity to talk one-on-one to your Social Security representative. We're in Chicago. We're working for you at 312-738-1060, 312-738-1060. There's no line on the phone right now.
If
I'm
you-
just amazed.
Yeah, if you have questions about retirement, if you have questions about disability, you have questions about Social Security cards, we can help you out.
Oh, yeah, we got to talk about Social Security cards. Oh, we have a caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I have a question. I went into the office and they told me that I couldn't get disability because I did not pay into it. So, but I thought there was another one that I could get if I don't pay into disability, or I'm not sure how that works.
Oh, absolutely. I always say thanks for calling so much. We appreciate you as well. I always say that you have to make an application. So coming into any office, even outside of Social Security, you want to make sure that you make an actual application. We're there to answer questions or do whatever you need us to do, but you want to make sure that you actually make an actual application and not take our opinion or whatever the case may be. So there is an SSI program called Supplemental Security Income that's available for children, people that have not worked enough and paid into the system, and then our seniors, people that are over 65 who also may have not worked enough or paid enough money into the system. So the important part, like I said earlier, is that you want to make an application. It's our job once the application is actually taken to determine, what benefits you may be eligible for. But if you never get to the point of making the application, then we actually won't be able to, answer that question and get your disability benefits to you as soon as possible. After the application process, there is a medical review that we do not do in the office, but we want to make sure that we get your application to the point of medical review. Is there anything you want to add, Robert?
You know what? I would. I've had experience with people who've come into the office and they said that they went and spoke to somebody, maybe like an attorney or somebody else, and the person said, "You got no chance." And my question to them was, well, did you even try? Did you ask Social Security? Because there are chances. In fact, in that person's case, to be specific, they were eligible for a benefit through their parent because they didn't work, but they became disabled before age 22, and we have a benefit called Disabled Adult Child Benefits. And so the person that they spoke with, they didn't know all of the rules like we do. And so the person said no chance, and they just wrote it off, and they thought that was the end of it. But, to be honest, the best way to always find out is to come into the office or call or go online, and we'll help you out.
Fantastic. Thanks, Robert. We do have a caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
How can we help you today?
Okay. Now, it's open enrollment for Medicare Part D, and there are so many programs out there, and Medicare Book has a lot of programs to register for, and Medicare only pays 80% of the cost of Medicare Part D. So I'm wondering if there is something that you recommend that we do.
Awesome. I want to thank you for calling in and just reminding us it is, and what is it called?
Open enrollment?
Open enrollment. My husband he's an open enrollment person. He would get me right now. But open enrollment is right now. So we're going to let you look at those dates because the time is actually shortened and it actually will end on December 7th. So you want to make sure that you take action now if you're going to make any changes to your Medicare or your health insurance. Now is the time to do that, and the window has shortened. Again, it only goes to December 7th. So what we're going to do right now is kind of address her question and just figure out, as far as I believe she was talking about her supplement program, which actually Social Security, we do not handle that. That is actually your own choice, and we're going to let Robert take that away.
Thanks. So, what we always recommend to people when they come into the office and ask about that is, first of all, as you mentioned, in the back of the Medicare book, they do have a chart that lists all the different plans and what they cover and things like that. But there's also a group through the state of Illinois called the Senior Health Insurance Program. It's through the Department of Aging. They are very helpful, and you know what? Their phone number is on the back of the book. So if you flip the Medicare book over, right there in blue, it says the Senior Health Insurance Program. Their phone number is listed there. I can't recommend them enough. They're a very helpful group. They don't have any profit motive. When you talk to somebody at a company, we hope that they're going to be as honest and upfront as possible. But they also, have that sale that they want to make. So when you call SHIP, they're not going to do that. They don't have any reason to do that, and they're going to, ask you some questions and help you find the best one for you. So that's what we recommend. Here's their website. It is through the Illinois Department of Aging, and I believe their phone number's on there, and it's 800-252-9, I'm sorry, let me start over, 800-252-8966. And they're very helpful. Again, I've sent countless people over to them, and I've never heard a complaint. Everyone says that they're very professional and they're very helpful. So, SHIP.
Yeah, because oftentimes what you're doing is just trying to compare supplement programs to see which one is going to be best for you. So I would also suggest that you take some time to write down what features or components of the program are going to be important to you, and then give the Senior Health Insurance Program a call, and they'll be able to answer specific questions about the supplement program and what's going to be best as far as what you need based on what your needs are based on what you've written down. Okay, excellent question though. I completely forgot about open enrollment.
Oh yeah.
Now's the time. Now is the time. Okay, so we're still on the website. That takes us right into our sixth part of the site, which is going to be the Medicare prescription help, which kind of piggybacks on what we were talking about earlier. Robert, did you want to talk a little bit about
Absolutely. At www.ssa.gov/benefits/Medicare/prescription help. That's where you can find information about our website or information about the Extra Help program. So Extra Help is a program, it's a federal program that assists people with their prescription drug costs. And the application is relatively simple. I've done it with people. It's just a few questions really. Let's see. So to qualify, your resources must be limited to under $13,640 for an individual or $27,250 for a married couple living together. The annual income must be limited to $17,820 for an individual. Wait a second here now. Yeah, that's the resources. So the resources is $13,640 or $27,250. What's a resource? That's things that you own in addition to your vehicle or investments, bank accounts, things like that. And then income is any source of income that you might have, and that's limited to $17,820 for an individual or $24,030 for a married couple living together.
Yeah, and so what I'd like to stress with that, just like Robert said, this is one of the easiest applications that we have available. Just allowing you to look at and see if we will be able to help you with your prescription drug cost plan. I actually think you can complete this whole application for the prescription drug cost plan in less than 5 minutes on our website.
Yeah.
It's a very quick and easy process. We do have paper mailers, but what happens is you can actually complete it online. You don't have to come into the office. You don't have to wait. And I also want to mention that at a lot of our offices, we actually have the self-help computer stations available. So with the self-help computer stations, that allows you to come into our secure facility, sit down at one of our terminals, one of our computer terminals. We have someone there usually to help you if you get stuck inside of the application. But you can come right into most of the offices and kind of avoid the line, avoid the wait.
Oh, yeah.
You can walk right in and say, hey, I want to use a self-help computer. I know what I'm here to do. And we would sit you down right there and you can do an application such as the Extra Help Prescription Drug Cost Plan very quickly.
Yep.
Online in the office. As well as, again, like I said earlier, library, home, friend's house. We always just suggest that you actually use a tablet or a computer, but not your cell phone, okay? We're also going to talk about the publications and getting publications. How easy is that, Robert?
Well, it's very convenient, and it has a ton of information, like a library full of information. It's a convenient place with online booklets, pamphlets on numerous subjects. We also have them available in different languages, which I love, because in my office we see a lot of people who speak Polish, a lot of people who speak Spanish, Arabic, and there's a lot of these publications available, and it's really nice because, you know, these are complex, some of these are complex, you know, concepts, and to understand it, it's not always easy. Hey, even in English, it's not always easy. But when someone, you know, speaks another language, if you can access that in your own language that you're most comfortable with, that's a great way to find understanding on some of these complex subjects.
Now, Robert, what are my options with these publications? I'm on the website. I went to socialsecurity.gov. What are my options? How can I actually get a publication?
Well, you know, what's great about it is that you can, some of them you can listen to. You can just click audio and it'll play it for you.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that amazing? And then you can find the PDF version of it in English if you want to do that. You can print them out if you know, some people don't like to read on the screen. You know, I understand where they're coming
true.
from, you know, so you can just print it out and read it at your leisure. And then there's also the other languages, like we said, you know, you click on that and it'll show you, you know, whatever languages they have available. Now, I have to warn you, not every publication is in all the languages, but they're always working on it, they're always adding to it. And the other thing that I really want to stress is that these publications are most of the time up to date. It tells you when it was updated, and so for a lot of the information, you know, that is the most current information. If you're like Googling or looking around, you know, sometimes you're going to find old information that's outdated. It's not even, those aren't even the rules anymore.
Right.
And so going to that website is the best way to make sure that you have the most current information and the language that you want. And again, you can have it read it to you. So, I mean.
Now, one more question, Robert. Now the lady earlier, she actually mentioned her Medicare booklet. Is that available on the publication site as well?
Well, I believe that one you might want to go to Medicare.gov for more information there. There's a Medicare publication on the website, but it is different than the one that she had mentioned, because the one that she had mentioned is the one that they mail out to seniors who receive Medicare at this time, and that one is very comprehensive. It's a thick book,
Right.
you know, and
How often does that actually come out?
annually. They send that out every
Okay.
year because they have to, because there's new information about the supplemental plans and the prescription drug plans every year.
Excellent. So new books are on the way?
Oh yeah, 2020 on the way.
Fantastic. So everyone look forward to their new books in 2020 as well. You want to talk a little bit more about the new Medicare card that was sent out earlier this year?
Sure. Yeah, they just replaced the Medicare cards. The old Medicare cards used to have the Social Security number on it, which, as we all know now, with
Social
identity
Security
theft and things like
and
that,
supplemental
you know,
security
can
income
be.
benefits
It's
for
not
nearly
safe. You just don't feel
69
safe
million
with
Americans.
that. With that out there. So now they've replaced the Social Security number on the Medicare card with a Medicare number, and so now you have a Medicare number, which is a more secure way to, you know, tell your doctors that you're receiving Medicare, and the card shows if you have A and B, or if you have just A, because some people who are still working have insurance based on employment. They don't need to have Part B because they are already paying for insurance. They don't need to pay for it twice.
All right, so we're just going to show you what that new Medicare card looks like, because it does look slightly different than the old card. And as Robert mentioned, the Social Security number is not on the face of the card, just to help with, safeguard our seniors and people receiving Medicare. So the new card does not have the Social Security number on the face of the card. Those cards went out automatically. If you did not get a card, please, get in touch with us or request a new card on the website. But we just want to give you a visual about what those new Medicare cards actually look like.
That's true. And then also, if someone doesn't have a new Medicare card and they're running up against a situation where they need to have that Medicare beneficiary identifier, the MBI code, you can obtain that through our benefit verifications, or if you call or go into your local office, we can help provide that number for you, because we wouldn't want you to miss your doctor's appointment or something like that because you don't have your card.
Awesome. So you mean I can go online and actually print out like a Medicare benefit letter?
Well, yes. You can go to our website and print out a benefit verification letter, which is one of the many reasons why a MySSA account is so helpful to have.
Awesome. Okay. So what we're going to do now, let's see.
Maybe check in with Susie Ormond?
Maybe. I don't know. She's our new national spokesperson, so we're going to just take a moment and look at one of her our videos in reference to
Hi everyone, I'm
Social
Susie
Security.
Orman. Hi everyone, I'm Susie Orman. Did you know that on average, Social Security replaces about 40% of your income before retirement? That's why everyone's retirement plan should start with Social Security. If you don't already have a My Social Security account, you should. It's the only place you can see personalized estimates of your future benefits based on your actual earnings. Social Security uses your highest 35 years of earnings to calculate your benefit. That's why you should check your earnings every year to verify that Social Security has your correct earnings history. So open your free My Social Security account at socialsecurity.gov/myaccount and start your retirement planning today.
The Social Security Administration does not endorse any particular financial advisory product or service.
Thank you. So just like we were saying earlier, Social Security is supposed to be in addition to whatever other retirement pension income that you may have. So what we want to talk about right now is maybe the scam calls.
Sure. Yeah. Scam calls. That's a problem. People are getting calls. In fact, my mom just said to me the other day that she got a scam call, but she
What?
laughed. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
In fact, one of the
geez.
gentlemen at the station here just said that he got one too. So they're calling everybody, folks. And you know what? If Social Security is not going to call you and threaten you, no government agency is going to call you and threaten you. So
Right.
off the bat, do not give them any information because it's not legit and they're just fishing. They're just out there trying to catch some people who might not be in the loop. And it's unfortunate, but it's the world we live in today.
And what I want to say too is just so you guys understand, Social Security is we're an agency where we're servicing the public, we're servicing seniors. We're the connection to you and your income. A lot of the other agencies have also experienced the call, but because our agency is so broad, so large, we're getting a lot of scam calls, people calling saying this, that, but you never want to verify your Social Security number. You don't even have to verify that it's you.
Click. Hang up on them.
No. Don't take yourself through, the stress of the phone call. We're not going to have that threatening demeanor, that Robert just talked about. If there's ever any question, what you can do is actually come into the Social Security office and, make sure that there is nothing going on with your check. But most times, those scam calls are not correct. And they're robocalls. They're calling, 100 people at once. As soon as someone picks up the phone, then, that one person may be you. And the purpose of them is to trying to get your information so they can do, things that we don't even want to talk about, bad things.
You know what? To interject, I had mentioned that the gentleman at the station received a call, and you know what he did? He went to his MySSA account and checked to make sure that everything was okay. And right then and there, he knew everything was okay. So
Everything was
if you got an
okay.
account, you can always check. You don't need to call and wait on the phone or come into the office and wait. You just check your MySSA account. And I mean, we've already said that we don't suspend Social Security numbers like those phone calls purport that we do, but
Right.
at the same time, if you just want to double check, because it can be kind of scary, you just double check at the website, www.ssa.gov, and create your MySSA account, and you can check and make sure everything's okay.
Fantastic. Now, I don't think we've actually talked about how to set up a MySSA account. So I want to just talk about that piece real quick, because that MySSA account is your direct portal from you to your Social Security office, your benefits, and actually what's going on with you through Social Security. So you want to make sure that if you may live remotely, you may be 2 hours from an office. You may not have time to come in the office. The weather may be inclement. You want to have the My Social Security set up so that we can actually talk to you and have your information there. It's a great way to check your benefits. It's also a great way to just kind of check and see what letters we may have sent to you. It's a great way to check and see if your income is correct. All those things. So if you go to our homepage, which is www.socialsecurity.gov, and you click on the My Social Security, right there, the first tab, the My Social Security, then you'll actually go through and be able to set up an account. That account is immediately verified so that we know that it's you. And you can quickly create an account. I would say this is just going to take a couple minutes. The most difficult part is, setting up picking a username that's not
right?
used.
Or a password.
Or a password. Because we do use, I believe, like a 12-digit password on there. But you want to make sure that you do this. So then that way, if you get a scam call or if you're confused about what's going on with your benefits, then you have a direct portal without leaving your home
Yep.
to actually check in with us and see
Yep.
what's going on.
And if you don't mind, to circle back to what Susie Ormond said, we do build your benefit on the highest 35 years of your earnings. So you can go to the website and double check to make sure that we have the 35 years of earnings, or to make sure that we have your earnings available. I mean, most of the time, employers are very good at reporting their earnings to Social Security, but sometimes things fall through the cracks.
They're not, right?
Yeah, mistakes happen. And I've seen it. I mean, people, like I said, I started as a service rep. People would come in with their W-2s, and we would look, and sure enough, it'd be like 2008, 2009, 2010, nothing, 2011, 2012. We can take that information and plug it in for 2010, and the only way you would know is if you went to the website and checked your earnings to make sure that we have them all. Because again, we take the highest 35 years.
Right. And if one of those years is, or a few of those years are zero, it can really affect your possible retirement or disability payment.
But I do want to stress, because I've seen some people come in, they're kind of stressed out about it, because sometimes people retire from their job before they retire from Social Security. And they get worried that the zero from the
Ashley
years that
Home
they've
Store has
been
some of the-
retired will affect their benefits negatively. It doesn't. We take the highest 35 years of earnings, not the last 35, but the highest 35. So please keep that in mind.
Right. And the other thing, I just want to remind our audience, because for some reason, no one's called lately. So 312-738-1060, we are live. Robert and I are sitting here waiting your calls. You can call in. No question is not a good one, let me say that.
That's right. That's
All
right.
questions are important. This is your opportunity to speak with us directly regarding your retirement, disability, those type of questions that you would have to come all the way down to the office or actually look online for.
There you go. I think you got somebody.
Oh, we have a caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes, good afternoon. I'm so glad that you guys are on. I just was flipping through the channels and I see that I can ask you a question, and it's right on time because 15 minutes ago I got a call saying that there's a suspension on my Social Security number, and the person is threatening me. It's on my voicemail. Should I call them back? I'm really scared.
No, absolutely not. Please don't call them back. What you can do is actually write the number down and go to our website and report it to Social Security.
That's right.
The shortened version of our website is ssa.gov. But I want to thank you for calling in. We're going to go ahead and play the scam call video,
We are there.
which gives us direct directions about what to do when a scam person calls you. But as Robert stated earlier, we are not
No.
suspending your Social Security number, and no Social Security representative would ever call and threaten you and take the tone that I've heard, because I've actually received one. It was a while ago, but I received one myself. And because I'm a Social Security representative, I knew. But, it's just like, it's crazy,
Yeah.
what they're actually doing to the public.
Yeah, and I've actually had someone who came in who had a problem with those scammers, and she wasn't aware of the fact that that was a scam call, and she kind of called them. And so what they ended up asking for is prepaid debit cards. I'm sorry, but the government is not going to have you pay them in debit card or prepaid cards.
We're not
iTunes
going to
gift
ask
cards.
for any cards.
Nothing. We're not going to ask for
gonna ask
anything.
for that.
This is true.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play that right now. That's the scam call video. Okay? Stay tuned.
New message.
Department of the Social Security Administration. The reason of this call is to inform you that your Social Security number has been suspended for suspicion of illegal activity. If you do not contact us immediately, your account will be deactivated. For more information about this case file, press 1 or call immediately our department number.
This is a scam. Thieves are misusing the Social Security Administration's authority and phone schemes to trick you into giving them money or personal information. They state there is a problem with your Social Security number or account. They claim there's been suspicious or fraudulent activity, and you could be arrested or face other legal action. They even spoof SSA's main customer service telephone number on caller ID. Don't believe them. Don't provide any information. SSA employees will never threaten you for information or promise benefits in exchange for information. In those cases, the call is fraudulent. Just hang up. If you suspect you've been contacted by an SSA scammer, call the Social Security Fraud Hotline at 1-800-269-0271.
Social Security, securing today and tomorrow.
So, another thing that people are always coming into the office about is getting a replacement Social Security card. DJ, can you do that online?
Absolutely. There are a couple things that you need to make sure that you have ready when you're ready to do your Social Security card application online at ssa.gov. We're going to go right back to the website, and right next to My Social Security, you have your Social Security number replacement card is available. You'll need to make sure that you're over 18. You have an actual U.S. mailing address. And that you're not requesting any kind of name change or any changes to your card at all. And then, of course, you want to have a valid driver's license, ID. You want to have that readily available because you'll have to verify that information online. So what you want to do is just click through, and I believe you'll actually have to set up your account, your My Social Security account first. But you want to make sure that you have those documents available to you before you log in or go to the website. It's a very easy process. I always tell people, hey, it's the same thing that I'm doing for you. When you come into the office, you have available to do for yourself at home from the comfort of your own computer.
That's right.
So you want to make sure you actually go to socialsecurity.gov. Illinois is one of the states that it's available for you to do that information. You can actually get your own Social Security card mailed out directly from the headquarters to you, just like we do in the office.
That's right.
Robert, anything else with that?
Well, for the people who are watching this on YouTube, it's not available in every state, so I do recommend checking on the website to see if your state's available. They're working on making it available for all states, but as of yet, it's not nationwide. However, in the state of Illinois, where we're broadcasting from, it is available.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so we do have that service available here. The other things, you mentioned YouTube. Is there an actual Social Security site where all of the YouTube videos are housed for Social Security?
Yes, indeed. We are on YouTube. You can search us there. You can search for Social Security on the YouTube channel, or I'm sorry, just on YouTube in general, and you'll see our shining faces there on the YouTube channel.
Awesome. So what I want to make sure is when you go to YouTube, because I'm a YouTube junkie.
Oh yeah, me too. I think everybody
I
is.
YouTube everything. It's really bad. Sometimes I'm up all night YouTubing. You want to make sure, I'm going to show you how the site looks so that you can make sure that you actually go to the site. You're actually looking for the crest.
That's right.
And then the U.S. Social Security Administration. You want to make sure that you're at our site. Again, so the information that you're getting is true and valid and direct from Social Security. Now, if you were to log into YouTube right now, our most important informational piece that we're giving out is the scam calls. So we place that right at the top of the YouTube page, of course, right at the top so that you can get that information, what's currently going on with the scam calls, and what to do if and when you get one. So that information is important. We want to make you aware of what's going on, and we want to make sure, too, that you hang up. Don't give out your information.
Yes.
Okay, don't verify anything. But that is the YouTube site.
Well, so there's YouTube. Everyone loves YouTube. What about Facebook?
Facebook. Oh, I'm not admitting that I'm a Facebook junkie, too. What about you, Robert?
I think we all are.
So is there a Facebook site for Social Security?
Yes, there is. It's www.facebook.com/Social Security. And there you can find a lot of information about Social Security's programs. It'll keep you up to date with the most current and relevant information from Social Security. It's kind of similar to the blog site. They're going to keep you current with relevant information. There you go. They're going to, keep...
Wow, there's that crest again.
There it
So
is.
I know I'm at the
You know
right
it's official.
site. Yeah.
And you know what? I just wanted to bring it back. We were talking about the YouTube channel. If you want to go directly, I mentioned just searching it, but you can, if you just search it, you might find people that aren't Social Security or people who are trying to piggyback on Social Security. If you just go to youtube.com/Social Security, that'll take you directly to the page.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So I don't even have to get caught up in my shows that I usually watch.
Well, you can do that after.
Yeah, I can stay focused on what I went there for. So we have the Facebook page, we've got the YouTube page, we've got the blog site that we mentioned earlier. Any other social media sites that we're aware of?
Actually, to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure. I mean, obviously there's our website, which to me is the only website. You go to www.socialsecurity.gov or even ssa.gov, and you're right there. I mean, you got all the information you need to plan your retirement, Social Security cards. There's more stuff every day. I mean, they're always adding things to that website.
Right, so you want to make sure that you do go there. And one of my favorite pieces of the socialsecurity.gov website is going to be the frequently asked questions.
Yes, FAQ.
The FAQ. So what happens there is that obviously we are communicating with you, the public. We want to be able to address your needs. A lot of people have the same questions and concerns, and then by going to socialsecurity.gov and tapping on the FAQs, it allows you to kind of see, hey, top question, how much will the COLA amount for the 2020 be, and when will I receive it? Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line. When will I get it?
That's right. Yep, the COLAs are out and everyone is excited. It's a good day when we get that cost of living increase.
For you and me both. For you and me both. So we want to make sure that you actually visit the FAQs on the socialsecurity.gov site. And that cuts down, the rumors, the things that you may hear may or may not be true. You can get the information directly from Social Security.
That's right.
I'm going to make a last effort for any callers that are out there, 312-738-1060. Robert, say it with that voice again.
Sure. 312-738-1060. You have a wealth of information here. Me, I'm a Title II guy. I know about retirement survivors, disability insurance, auxiliary benefits, and you got the SSI experience. You know about that side of things. you got two experts here. You guys can give us a call. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Awesome. So it looks like we have another caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am 63 years old, and I'm just tired of working. I want to know, when can I apply for my benefits? Because I was told that I got to wait 5 months before I can apply, but I'm tired now.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. As we stated earlier, please visit our website and look at the retirement estimator so that
That's
you
right.
actually know when you can retire. Robert, do you want to expound
Oh,
on
yeah.
that?
So, I mean, if you're 63, you're already within range of being able to apply.
Right now.
Right now. But there are some things that are going to play into that. If you do plan to continue to work and you're under the full retirement age, there are some limitations. You can't, this year in 2019, if you earn over $17,640, they're going to take $1 back for every $2 over that limit that you go.
$17,640 per year.
Per year.
But that's for this year.
That's for this year. Next year, it's going to be going up to, I believe, $18,240. I'm sorry, guys. They just came out with that.
That's for 2020.
2020.
That's for next year. But what you want to do is make sure that you, today, right away, go to the retirement estimator and come in and look at your, what you've earned already for this year. Put those numbers in, what you've earned for the previous years. Put that information in so we can give you a forecast on your early retirement, which it sounds like you're going to be in the early retirement range, which is fine. A full retirement is your regular retirement, and then a delayed retirement. You may choose to wait a couple years because your check is going to drastically increase. You may choose to go right now. Either way, the best way to make a decision for yourself, the most sound financial decision, is to visit us at socialsecurity.gov and go right to the retirement estimator. I'm going to go right back to that screen. So this is our homepage, and at the bottom of socialsecurity.gov, we have the retirement estimator. And so, like I said earlier, we have the new feature on the retirement estimator that you can put in what you're going to make in the future, so you can kind of figure out when is the best time for you to actually retire. You want to do this right away. We love everyone, but we want to make sure that we're getting our information directly from us, from Social Security.
That's right.
And make sure that information is correct, because these are big decisions that we're trying to make that are going to affect your financial future. And then you're kind of locking in your check at that point as well. You want to make sure that you know long term, what the check will be, and that you've taken made the best decision for yourself.
And I just want everyone to know that, sometimes people are worried about going online. They're afraid that they're going to make a mistake. When you file online, an employee from Social Security does pull in that information and review it. If you leave notes on there, they're going to look at the notes and they're going to try to figure out, what specifically you want to do. Even if you do make a mistake, even if you start the benefits and, oh no, you didn't mean to, or maybe you start the benefits and then, I have more opportunities at work. I want to keep working. You do have a year to withdraw your application. I just want everyone to know that. So, even if mistakes happen sometimes, we can fix it. So, it's great to know exactly what you're doing when you get into it. But again, sometimes things change and you have different opportunities that come up. Just know that, we can fix it. We can work with you. And a real person is going to pull that in and look at it and make sure that everything's done correctly.
Excellent point. I had someone at my window the other day. He was a employee with one of the major cable companies, and he was retiring, coming into the office to actually do a retirement claim. And when he told his company that he was going to retire, they said, "Oh no, we're going to give you this new position, pay you a little more money."
Nice.
And again, he had filed his retirement online already, so he was coming into the office to say, "Hey, wait a minute."
That's right, and we can do that. There's a certain form that you need to fill out. If you received some Social Security benefits already, they will ask you to pay those back. But then when you come back around and you're ready to retire later in life, you'll get more money every month. So it's always worth looking at.
Always worth it, and especially you may have the opportunity where you haven't even had any benefits paid out, so you don't owe us anything.
Oh yeah, yep.
Okay, so we have another caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good afternoon. I have a question. I turned 62 this month, and I'm trying to apply online, and it's telling me that it doesn't give me the option to receive my benefit this month. But I turned 62 this month. Why isn't it giving me an option to receive my benefit this month?
Do you mind if I take this one?
Go right ahead.
All right. So when you apply for Social Security benefits at age 62, you have to be 62 the entire month before you can receive your Social Security benefit. And like when you're working, you go through your pay period and you get paid at the end of your pay period. So if you turn 62 this month, mid-month, the first month you're eligible is next month, and then the first check you would get is the month after that. So that's the way it works right when you turn 62. But just like with anything at Social Security, you have a lot of options, and we can help you with that.
Okay, awesome. So again, I think the moral to everyone's story today is make an application. Go to socialsecurity.gov. Make an application for retirement, for disability. Set up your My Social Security account.
Yes.
Plug your numbers in so you know when it's best for you to retire. So you want to make sure that you actually take action and make an application and get in touch with Social Security so that we can figure out together how we can best serve your needs. Robert, did you have anything else today?
No, I just wanted to say thanks to everybody for calling in and watching. We're going to be back next Wednesday. We're here on Wednesdays starting at 4:30. You can reach us, at our live stream at cantv.org/hotline. And it's also on Channel 21 in the city.
Okay, awesome. I also want to just reach out to everyone and let them know we're on a little bit longer. And so that gives you more of an opportunity to call in. So if we didn't hear from you this week, please be sure to reach out to us next week, Wednesday, and let us know any questions that you may have. But until that time, what we want to do is just make sure that you have the information of going to our website, which is www.socialsecurity.gov. And we're also available by phone. So our number by phone is 1-800-772-1213. That's 1-800-772-1213. This phone number is open, I believe, from like 7 to 5 or 7 to 6 or something.
It might be 7 to 7, I think.
7 to 7? Okay. A lot of times, we are inundated with calls, and that's when I would direct you right back to www.ssa.gov. And that way you'd be able to get your questions answered quickly, set up an appointment to come into the office if that's what you choose to do, or take your disability, retirement, Medicare extra help, do your Social Security card online. Right. Those services are immediately available to you. If you're not comfortable with whatever computer that you do have available to you, please do not hesitate to come into the office, to use our self-help computers, and have one of us actually assist you through the process of getting your applications in for whatever service it is that you may need. Okay? It was our pleasure being with you this evening. We look forward to speaking with you online and on our next TV show at ssa.gov. Again, thank you for your time this evening.
Have a good night.